Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a new moon in Cancer reading for my dearest Scorpios. Scorpio, this is an old school reading that I used to do on my channel back in the day, and I'm thinking about bringing it back. So please let me know how you feel about this reading in the comment section down below, whether you like it or you don't like it. Everything is welcome. So let's go ahead and get started. And many of you know new moons are a powerful time of fresh starts and setting your sights on something new or trying to manifest something new into your life. So I do want to see what this new moon in Cancer has in store for my dearest Scorpios. So let's go ahead and dive into this. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my dearest Scorpios for this Cancer new moon energy. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Scorpios, please. All right, so we have faith. All right. We have purity. Ooh, some of you, this is definitely self-care. And, that's perfect in theme with Cancer season or with this Cancerian new moon energy, because it is all about self-love and self-care. All right, and we see discernment. Yeah, so some of you, you're taking a really good hard look at your energy, your environment, what you're putting into your body, the news that you're listening to, the shows that you're watching, the music you're listening to. Some of you might even be working with color is what I'm getting, like paying attention to the colors and how color affects you. Very specific message there. And pleasure. Yeah, so a lot of you, you're just really focused on bringing pleasure into your life, self-care, the things that please you, the things that nourish you and make you feel really good. All right, some of you, there may be pregnancy here. Maybe you're finding out you're pregnant, or that your person is, but that can be metaphorical. You want to birth something new. I do see some of my Scorpios, you're doing a bit of a detox and doing that self-care and detox because you're starting like a new health and wellness journey. It's definitely going to lead to a major glow up here. All right. And some of you as well, you might be connecting with somebody new, or you might be reconnecting with your partner in a very sensual way. But also, if there have been a lot of distractions with life or with family or with work, you're going to be really reconnecting on a very deep level with somebody is what I'm getting, like a partner or somebody that maybe you've drifted from. Okay, let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Scorpios, please. All right, so we've got the Seven of Cups. That's your energy. Yeah, I feel this is some of you, you're quitting smoking, or you're cutting back on like toxins in your environment. I also feel like you realize you may have felt like you've been in a fog, like you're not clear. So I get some of you might be like doing a particular diet, for example, where you're cutting out like sugar and carbs and things like that. So like, because you've been experiencing a lot of brain fog. Okay, that's what I'm getting, but it doesn't have to be the case. Some of you, things have been confusing, things have been hazy for you. So you just want to get right. You're regaining focus here. And Emperor energy, Aries, you're stepping up, setting boundaries, focused on your passion. Some of you, you feel your energy has been pulled in so many different directions, possibly by family, possibly by like a group of people or friends, but it's like I feel you're making some big changes. A lot of you, I don't want to say you're moving into a period of being austere, because I definitely see pleasure here and like enjoyment and nourishment. But I do feel here that like some of you, you're cutting certain things out that are no longer good for you. So maybe alcohol, or maybe like, sugary carbonated beverages or processed foods, things like that. And of course it could be people and situations, things like that. Some of you, yeah, you might even be calling in this Emperor, because I'm seeing also my Scorpios, you and a particular person are going to be spending a lot of focused intentional time together I'm hearing to reconnect, but maybe to connect. All right. And to get clear on, on what you want, or getting to know each other even. And we see the Page of Wands energy in reverse, but I see this is also fun and whimsical energy. Although the Page of Wands in reverse can be something that's a little bit insecure. It's kind of back and forth. So we'll see. Some of you, I'm seeing my Scorpios, whether it's in love or it's work or it's a living situation, it's going to be different for all of you. But some of you definitely have choices, and you have choices between two people who are very different. An Emperor here, somebody who's got their shit together, and then you've got this Page of Wands in reverse, somebody who's very childish, and they're very different, but I feel you're going to be very discerning about whom you're going to continue with or allow into your life. And again, it doesn't have to be a romantic partner. Okay. And I'm seeing you making that decision and experiencing a lot of pleasure with this person. So it's a very sexual energy here, Scorpio. Okay, so let's see. And we get the moon energy in reverse. The path forward is being illuminated for you. You're getting clarity for sure. You're getting clarity. And maybe some of you, you're choosing between two partners. You know, it could be two jobs. It could be one that's really fun and like you enjoy your coworkers. But, you know, there could be another one where there's more responsibility, maybe more pay. So I do see my Scorpios here getting very clear on making some important decisions at this time or with this Cancer new moon. All right, so let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance. What is this Seven of Cups for my Scorpios? Why do we have the Seven of Cups here for my Scorpios? Judgment. Yeah, something here has been clouding your judgment, Scorpio. Maybe some of you, maybe you've been partying a lot. Maybe you have a connection with someone that, you know, it is always all about like having fun and party, but you're not sure if it's something long term. Yeah, I feel there's something here that you're questioning your judgment. Maybe it's about a job or a living situation. Yeah, there's something here that's off balance, and you're starting to really take a look at it. And, you know, it could be that there's a particular person or situation in your life that's like really fun, but it feels almost childish or immature. And so like it had its time and its place, Scorpio, but you're starting to realize that you actually feel less and less like it's fun and exciting and more like it's a burden. So I do feel like you're leaving that behind. Some of you, you are contemplating having a family. I do feel that for some of you, there could be a pregnancy here. So you could be just going through all of the emotions that come up when there's an unplanned pregnancy or even a planned pregnancy. You know, do we have the money for this? Are we ready for this? Is this something that we want to move forward with? All right. So we see the Emperor energy. For the most part, Scorpios, I feel this is your energy bossing up. And I think you're also just, you know, there's a mature energy to you about being very discerning about what you're allowing into your life. So I do feel you're going to be releasing bad habits, taking a look at anything that just doesn't serve you. The Knight of Wands, and we see the Queen of Cups. Yeah. Some of my Scorpios, you have a lot of love for someone who's a lot of fun and they bring you a lot of pleasure. And I feel like, yes, the sex could be amazing with this person, but I'm seeing that maybe you're looking at whether or not they're good for you, whether or not you share the same values as far as what you want. You know, again, I feel they're extremely good looking. I feel like your physical connection is probably fire. I mean, fire. But it's like, you know, do we share the same values? I feel you're making a really, really mature decision. Now, some of you too, you're deciding to settle down or to put roots down. So maybe you're thinking about buying a home. Maybe if you've been traveling and bouncing around a lot, you're thinking about like putting down roots, because you're starting to realize that there's something that's off. There's something that's off balance. And there's some sort of behavior here that's maybe feels like it's blocking you from what it is that you truly want, whether that's stability, abundance, wealth, love, you know, a balanced partnership. So I do like this energy, but we have the Page of Wands here in reverse. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it's all about what you're going to invest in right now, Scorpio. And I feel like you need to get sober. And again, I'm not talking about drugs and alcohol necessarily, although that might be for some of you, but you need to come at it with a sober mind about what is really, really good for you and what you want and what isn't. And I feel that's been a bit of it's been confusing, but my goodness, Scorpio, the decision that you make is going to bring you stability, security, commitment, and balance, but it may require you cutting something or someone out. You know, I see that. I absolutely see that. For some of you, you are going to become parents. and there's some nervousness or some hesitation around that, especially if it's unplanned. But for others of you, this is you're calling, you're making a decision, you're making a mature adult decision to let go of someone who's been keeping you single or in a gray area, or somebody that you, maybe it's a friends with benefits situation, or you've got this amazing physical connection, but they don't show up for you the way that you need them to. You know, they're not someone that you can bounce ideas off of. They're not somebody that you can spend hours talking to and building with, but you are calling that person in. I actually feel like that's exactly what's happening here with this new moon in Cancer and the Three of Pentacles. You've put in the work and now you're going to reap the benefits. This is a power couple, but I'm also seeing this is going to be your internal balance and stability, because you're discerning, because you're in this energy of purity or cutting out impurities, keeping faith, moving forward on the path, and having to make some tough decisions along the way. But I also see that you've got this energy of a power couple coming towards you, somebody who shares the vision, your vision for the future, somebody that wants the same things, and somebody who's willing to, give 40% when you give 60, or give 60 when you can only give 40. Somebody who really fills in your gaps here, Scorpio, somebody who really matches your energy. And some of my Scorpios, this is going to be the first person in a very long time and or ever that you feel like you can relax with, but you can actually build a future with, or possibly have a family with, if you're in that, if you're in that time period. Some of you are not, and that pregnancy is just going to be figurative and not literal. But I also feel some of my Scorpios, especially those of you who have been looking for a divine masculine energy, this may be your person, the person that you can let your guard down around. You can wear whatever you want around them. You can be goofy, you can be clumsy around them, but you know that they love you. You know what I mean? It's like that type of energy. I just, I really love this. This is your person, Scorpio. So for a lot of you, this new moon is absolutely bringing you love. But for others of you, it's you also making a decision maybe about letting go of lifestyle or habits that were keeping you poor or keeping you in an energy of lack. Maybe it was a lot of fun, but maybe you found yourself hungover all the time. Or maybe it was a lot of fun, but you never had any money. And you're like, yeah, I want to be able to pay my bills without having to stress. I want to be able to go to the dentist and things like that. So I'm seeing this definitely this mature energy coming through. I'm also seeing, I'm just seeing too, you're making very mature decisions here. And you're going to have to cut someone or something out, but I see that you're going to see very clearly. It's going to be an easy decision for you in the end, Scorpio. All right. So when it comes to career and finances, we get expression. So you need work that lets you express your creative self. You could do well at writing, blogging, or a career in communication. Okay, so some of you, you're realizing, some of you may have also felt like you were in a shadow career. So maybe you were working for for a publisher, but really truly you're a writer and that's what you're meant to be doing. So I do see you getting very clear on what it is that you want to do, whether it involves writing or not. And Spirit's saying, Scorpio, you are cashing in on all the good work you've done, which is showing up here with the Three of Pentacles. Raises, bonuses, and prosperity are coming in. Keep going and keep growing. And I mean, there's no better confirmation for that message than the King and the Queen of Pentacles, because this certainly could be internal, Scorpio. So big bucks coming your way there. All right, when it comes to love and relationships, clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Scorpios. When it comes to love and relationships, clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Scorpios, please. Yeah, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. Yep, some of you're meeting the person that you are going to, this is your life partner. This is somebody you're going to build and grow with, but it is coming on the heels of cutting somebody off or having strong boundaries with somebody that's either keeping you single or where deep down it's just a physical thing, albeit a very fun, passionate physical thing, but that there might not be much else there, okay? So let's see what blessings come towards my Scorpios, please, with this new moon in Cancer. Blessings coming towards my Scorpios, please, with this new moon in Cancer. Blessings coming towards my Scorpios, please, with this new moon in Cancer. Okay, uncertainty. Yeah. So it's about taking a risk. All right. And but you can see she's sitting here trying to decide which path to take. And some of you, you're not taking the path of least resistance. Okay. You're taking the path that's right for you. But I also feel this is the joy of the journey, the excitement here, and joy. Yeah, I'm just saying joy, and out pops the word joy. So you're calling in joy here with this new moon in Cancer, and you're letting go of someone or something. Maybe just inhibitions, right? Maybe moving into the career that you truly want, going for it. But letting go to have this new beginning. It is fantastic energy here, Scorpios. I just seriously jumped up and down here. All right, let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Scorpios, please. What else do they need to know? What else do they need to know? We get Kuan Yin, beautiful, care and compassion. Choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved and offer a helping hand. So when it does come to relationships here, some of my Scorpios, again, you're also taking a look at someone who may be keeping you single, or maybe it's just like a more physical connection that you know isn't quite going anywhere. Also making the decision to let go of someone is sometimes it's the best decision for them as well, right? You have to take them into consideration. And I feel like if you're not all in, or you know that, this isn't in alignment with you anymore, you're doing the right thing for you and ultimately for them. Offer a helping hand. I love this energy. I actually think, the King to your Queen of Pentacles, or vice versa. You may be receiving help, or maybe this is actually how you end up meeting this person, like you two balancing each other out, building each other up, being each other's, biggest cheerleaders and support. I love that. And we get Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So you've definitely got a lot of love coming towards you, Scorpio. Again, I mean, I don't know if I'm showing you enough. The King and the Queen of Pentacles is fire. It is a power couple. It is your person. It's the person you're meant to be with. You have a heart awakening. So some of my Scorpios, if you haven't been in love in a long time, get ready. Get ready to fall head over heels for this person. But again, you might have to let go of someone or something first, or maybe when you meet this person, you will be letting go of someone or something else, but this is the right path for you. Share your gifts with grace. Again, some of you, it is really important that you are creative, or you tap into your creativity. Also work on balancing that sacral chakra. But you are going to be very inspired, and you're going to be loved. This is amazing, Scorpio. And we see Lady Nada, heart awakening. So give and receive and balance. So that's your power couple here, Scorpio. But I also feel if it comes to finances and work, you're going to feel finally, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm on the right path. And that is such a good feeling. All right, Scorpios, I'm going to leave it here. If these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or if you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Love and light, Scorpios. Take care.